Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for another video. I hope you got a chance last time to watch my video on the essential kitchen appliances. This time, however, we're talking about the ones that I don't think are worth your money. These are all things I've owned and used and mostly gotten rid of. So I hope it gives you some inspiration to either get rid of yours or to not even waste your time and money on these. Again, I'll mention that this is my opinion based on my experience and my family's experience. We have a toddler, we work full time, and we prioritize doing quick meals that are nutritious for everybody. And I'm mostly not talking about any brand in particular here. These are just appliances with specific functions that I thought were pretty much a waste of time or not worth the cleanup. The first one on the list is a bad blender. So when I first got one before my high-speed blender, I got a $60 one thinking that I would just try it out, and if I actually use it, I could upgrade later. This was when I first started on my wellness journey and wanted to drink a bunch of smoothies. So I mixed up kale, of course, with some fruit and chewed my way through these chunky, not delicious smoothies, pretending they were good. And one day my boss walked into the office and saw this jar of green chunky kale smoothie on my desk and said it looked like atomic waste, and I kind of agreed with him, and that same day went out and bought my Blendtec, and of course haven't looked back since. The second one is a juicer. I know a lot of people who are trying to be more healthy will gravitate towards this particular appliance. And I got it when I first went vegan, and I saw somebody recommending it for weight loss. So I thought I would try it, and I went on a 5-day juice fast, lost 5 pounds. I was really excited until the very next meal. I gained it all back plus some. So I was kind of devastated about the juicer, but then I thought I would just grow my own wheatgrass and drink that regularly. The entire setup of the juicer and the cleanup really wasn't worth it. Along with that, the amount of produce you need to get a tiny bit of juice out was really expensive. So to me, between the cleanup and the expense, it just wasn't worth it. I also later realized how important fiber is, and that the juicers remove that fiber, and decided that I better stick to smoothies and my blender. The third one is a rice cooker. I got that as an upgrade to my pressure cooker, and use it quite a bit actually for cooking grains, and once we got the Instant Pot, it could basically do everything the rice cooker could plus more, so it was a no-brainer to get rid of that. The fourth one is an air fryer, and I know so many of you have and love yours, which is wonderful. I got it in hopes of cooking really great food with less oil or no oil, and the amount of food you can cook at a time is quite small, so it took a lot of portions to make like enough potatoes or french fries or something for dinner. So to me, that part just wasn't worth it, how much effort it took. I also started out by making vegan gluten-free donuts, and they were not good, so I already had kind of a bad perspective of the air fryer. I am still open to being convinced to loving it, but right now it's on the list of items to definitely get rid of and not invest in. The fourth one is a standing mixer. So I know it looks beautiful and a lot of people like theirs, but I just don't bake enough of the recipes that require a standing mixer. I mostly gravitate towards ones I can just mix with a fork, or if I really need to, I'll use a hand mixer. It's a lot lighter, easier to clean, easier to store. And we actually still have the standing mixer, but it's probably time that it goes to a new household where it'll be used and loved. The fifth item is a toaster oven. So that's one of those big toasters that is kind of too big to just toast some bread, but it's too small to cook any meal really. So to me, the amount of room that it took up on a counter just didn't make any sense, because there was effectively nothing that I ever made in the toaster oven. So I got rid of it pretty quickly. The sixth item is a George Foreman grill. I had it probably a decade ago, but when I went vegan, promptly got rid of that thing. The seventh one is an electric burner. It's one of those standalone units that you plug into a wall, and I thought I would do cooking demos on it or something, but I never really use it. I have a stove with 4 burners that I use every single day, so the standalone unit made no sense. I'm not quite sure why I bought it, but that one, definitely not worth your money. And what number are we on? Not sure. This one's an honorable mention. It's a spiralizer. I bought it in hopes of eating zucchini noodles, and I did. I love how this worked, but my desire for the last probably 6 years to eat zucchini noodles is 0. I never eat these, and my kid doesn't like them. It's really just it was a fun thing to experiment with, but I find that I never use it. I either eat real gluten-free pasta or I eat zucchini. There's no need to mix the two. I know a lot of people love theirs, but now we're all eating, rice cauliflower anyway. So that to me needs to find a new home. If you're looking for a spiralizer, let me know. This can be yours. I lost track of how many items I mentioned, but those were the ones I thought of that I owned in the last decade and mostly got rid of, and I'm really glad to. I hope it saves you some time of researching these things and hopefully not spending your money on them. In my opinion, again, you can make the most delicious, healthful, versatile meals with just the 3 appliances that I mentioned in my last video, and I'll add a link to that in the description below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please like and subscribe by clicking below. It really helps this YouTube channel keep going, and I'll keep creating these videos for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.